Hola. Hi, everybody. How is everybody feeling? You know, I just posted a real short little video. I'm getting some answers about that haze that's going on from the wildfires. But in that video, I also talked about what's going on with the Schumann resonance, which is the heartbeat of Mother Gaia. She's waking up right now. And there's just so much going on energetically that I really feel a lot of you are feeling it energetically, because we are energetic beings and we feel all of that. We feel all the shifts that are going on. So I'm really, I have not used this deck, I don't think, before, because I never really resonated with it, but I was kind of sitting here shuffling it a bit. Oh, and there's other cards from other decks in here. I was shuffling it a little bit, and I was really thinking it went really good with what's going on right now. As I stated, I think a lot of us are feeling that energy. Gina Genesis, she has a channel called Pop Oracle, super sweet. We were kind of chit-chatting about it back and forth, and she was saying she's kind of feeling irritated, mad. Check out her channel, by the way. That's why I brought up her name, not to call you out, because it just kind of, she was telling me she's been feeling a little bit edgy, and it affirmed how I've been feeling, like, and energetically just so tired. And maybe you've been feeling anxious and having tummy aches and nausea and dizziness. There was like a 5-hour blackout in the Schumann resonance, which is big shifts. We're feeling it, you guys. So I'm going to do a check-in with this deck, clarifying life situations. We're just going to dive right in. My name is Elisa. Thank you so much for being here. Please just bear with me today. I am feeling it. I am feeling like Kaka. But I had to come in and talk to you guys, because I know I'm not the only one. And so I just thought maybe we could get a quick message on what we can do right now during this kind of stormy time. I'm seeing like an ocean, like the waves. I think energetically, emotionally, some of us are just really feeling it. But we're going to make it through, It's just, it's a nice way to think about it is, wow, I'm going through these huge shifts right now. I mean, I feel it. And how cool it is that you get to feel it, right? So Divine Mother, Divine Father, angels, ancestors, guides of the highest, purest light and love, Yeshua, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Goddess Isis, my great-grandmother Apollonia. What can the collective do right now to help through these big shifts, these energetic shifts, these upgrades? Your frequency is, you're raising your frequency, you guys. Walking unscathed. You are fortunate. A trap was laid out for you, but you were too smart to fall for it. You're protected. Look at this. Protected. I think for a lot of you, that's why you're so tired. You've been through it. You've been like this through this spiritual war, through this spiritual battle of, I'm hearing integration and reintegration. But I just see like you are the toughest of God's children, of his warriors. Traps were laid out for you. I'm just seeing you as a child. So I think even as children, I think since childhood, since childbirth, I mean, you are a target because you're of the light, but you are protected. Wow. This is a nice deck. Find solace and safety knowing you're sheltered and guided through life's storms to calm shores. And I told you I saw that sea, right? So you've been guided out of all those storms you've been through in life. It's like you're walking through a new door. So if you've been really feeling it, this is what's going on. You're walking through now. I think a lot of you have been, I see like bubbles around people. So I think a lot of you have been very careful about protecting yourself and asking for protection and setting that intention, Because we are in spiritual warfare right now, you guys. You know that. If you're a light worker, that's who I normally read for. That's the energy I feel from you guys. Anything else? My beautiful. Thank you. Okay, what else do we have here? We've got a few cards. Shield of Resilience. Employ your shield of resilience, guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strength in love and career. That's those shifts that are going on right now. You are so resilient. You are now walking unscathed. All those things in your life that were meant to knock you off your path, your intended path. I think things knocked you down. Things made you stumble a lot. But you got back up, you scraped off your knees, you cried about it, scraped up your elbows. I'll be all right. I'll just get some Bactine and some Band-Aids, and I'm going to just keep it pushing, man, because you have ganas, you have desire. You're not a quitter. You're resilient. You stand strong with defenses, your shield. Find strength and perseverance. Can I start this over? Holy cow, we're still in Mercury retrograde. With defense as your shield, find strength and preservation, guarding what matters most. You stand strong, walking unscathed. People don't know who they're messing with when they come up against you now. Vortex of change, that 5-hour window, right? We're coming into a lot of those. Vortex of change, you guys. Engage with the vortex of change, where energies swirl in transformative dance, molding anew. Thank you, Spirit. Just confirming the download I got. Wow. So if you're feeling it, it's positive, guys. Hang on. Give yourself that love right now. Adapt to transformation. Embrace change with open arms, for it is the catalyst for your evolution and growth. That's what I feel you've been doing. That's what you've been doing. You've just been saying, I'm going to give this over and surrender to this change. And that's what you've been doing. And you've been adapting. You've been staying resilient. And all the while, you've been very protected. I think you were meant to go down a long time ago. And you just keep going. Your resilience is unmatched. Rough road. You've been on a rough road. Take precautions. Remain vigilant and receptive. This is what you've been doing. This has been a rough road. But there's that discernment. There's you taking precautions. That's what you're walking unscathed now. Okay. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you would like the collective to know during this time of, I'm hearing ascension and upheaval. And this upheaval that I'm hearing is not negative. I'm hearing the word prepare. I just believe things are starting to change quickly. Where things were once feeling stuck and stagnant, this is how you're moving now. Protected. You walk like nobody can mess with you now. Nobody can mess with you. You know, I just feel like if people do, they find out the hard way. You're not the one to play with. You've been on a rough road. People don't even realize what you've been through. And God's like, this is one of mine. Don't even think about it. You are so protected. Cloud of unknowing. Float on the clouds of the unknown. Surrender to the mystery and embrace the sacred within. So now here you are. You've surrendered. You're allowing yourself to just flow with the process. You might not even know what the hell you're supposed to be doing or what's meant to happen from here on out. So what you're doing is just having faith in the process. You're trusting in the divine and how life is going to proceed from here. Embrace the unknown. Venture into the mystery with an open heart, welcoming the lessons hidden in uncertainty. And I have it written down, but I had read this quote where, you know, when you're on the right path, when the path ahead of you just completely disappears. And that sounds so crazy, but it's just giving complete faith and trust to God and saying, we've been co-creating up until now. I'm passing the baton to you now, God. And I'm just going to float in the uncertainty and know it all is working out for me exactly the way it's supposed to, in divine timing. It's all working out for me. And I have absolute trust in that, because you've gone through the process. You've done exactly what you were supposed to do while you've been here on earth. Oh, it was just 11:11. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I haven't used this deck more. This is beautiful. Small steps. Walking unscathed. You've been walking. You've been doing this. You've been going just like I said, the way you were meant to walk. The small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories. Celebrate them. They will take you there. The more you're in gratitude, the more you surrender, the more you have faith in yourself and in this whole process, then that's when you start to take those bigger steps that lead you to those bigger, greater, happier moments. Steady progress. Move with deliberate care as patience and attentiveness guide you to thoughtful achievements. You've been making this beautiful, steady progress. This is giving me Knight of Pentacles energy. Slow and steady wins the race. You're winning the race, kitty cats. Look at this. Okay, the planning phase. So now you're in a planning phase. Maybe this is why you're kind of like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Spirit's just saying, make a little plan. I think you're starting to make different plans. I think different ideas are popping in your head lately. Take a step back and plan the necessary steps to move forward so you may turn your goals into reality. Plan wisely. Cultivate success through meticulous research and strategic plotting. Your foresight will unveil new paths. This is letting me know we have little chess pieces here. Steady progress, small steps, being strategic. You don't have to make any sudden movement. You don't have to make sure you act before you think. Make a plan. Don't be like that Knight of Swords energy where you're just kind of rushing into something because it sounds good, but you haven't done the research, maybe you'll lose money. So this is pretty awesome. Okay, and now we have Valley of Shadows. Step into the enveloping Valley of Shadows. Here fears are faced, and the courage is forged in dimly lit paths. Embrace courage. Open your mind. Learn from experiences and let answers unfold in your journey. Everything I was asking my friend today, have you been seeing numbers in progression? 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. That means you're on the path you're meant to be on. That means you're exactly where you need to be right now. I'm really drawn to draw something else, but I'm not quite sure. Should I do anything else, Spirit? I don't know. I think this is just so beautiful. I don't know if I need to do anything else. Embracing courage. You've been making plans. You're walking unscathed. How about just one card for each message, Spirit? How about that? I didn't want to make this too long because I'm not feeling very well. I'm going to go relax and listen to my body. I hope if you're feeling it, you guys do the exact same thing. Don't feel guilty about taking a day off, calling in sick, taking a rest day. You are not a slave to anybody. Your health is what's most important. Okay, walking unscathed. protected. Any walking unscathed. Page of Pentacles. This is new energy. This is an energy of someone. We're talking about walking this path. And it's this path of planning and being strategic. And you're moving into another stage of your life. And this is letting me know it's like the path forward. I'm feeling like it's going to be new in so many ways, but one of the ways is material. You're walking fearlessly now. You can have whatever you want in your life. And I think material, when I'm talking about like money, finances, not having to worry about your money, new ways of thinking about your finances. This is that creative energy I'm talking about, where we're talking here about maybe it's, dig deeper into what you've been learning. Standing strong. And here you are standing strong. One leg, this yoga pose. You ever tried this yoga pose? I have. I can't do it. It's not easy. It takes a lot of strength. Look at this. Standing strong after heartbreak. After you've had to be so resilient after grief, pain, heartbreak, excruciating pain, betrayal. But here you are now standing strong and resilient. You've come out of that stronger than ever. And you're starting to get curious about life again. I think you're starting to get hungry for knowledge. And if you aren't, maybe there's something you should learn. You should start studying. These are way too many cards. So we have adapt to transformation, a vortex of change. Oh my gosh. Look at the image on this Eight of Swords. She's walking. Mirrors are portals. This vortex of change, that's the old her back, and that old portal, that old timeline. Here you are in your new timeline. You went through that portal. This is why you've been feeling like poop. Okay? So this is this is just double confirmation, you guys. We have the Three of Pentacles. Taking precautions. I think you've had relationships in the past that have really created this rough road for you. This Three of Swords is letting me know many relationships were part of your lessons. Familial relationships, romantic, children. That was your Akashic record. And you've been doing what you were supposed to do when you came here on earth. Wow. Embracing the unknown, Spirit. Look at that vortex of change. Embracing the unknown. Look at this. Eight of Cups. This is, for some reason, this is giving me like full energy. But this is like you walking away from this past timeline. And now you're walking into the unknown. You are blindly walking. You are in blind faith, walking towards this portal. You're stepping into it, or you've stepped into it already. This is why you're feeling it, you guys. Hang in there, because look at this, the sun. You're walking into a brighter existence. This next half of your life is, I'm hearing, the one that you've been creating. You're walking towards your blessings, your destiny. Oh, wow. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Hang in there, you guys. I think a lot of you are feeling it, but there's a big reason. Steady progress, small steps. Ten of Pentacles. This is where these are the small steps are leading you here to having it all. This is my having it all card. They're dancing. They're having a good time. I heard, you know what song I just heard? Do the Hustle. Dun, 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 dun. I know some of you youngsters might have never heard that song. Turn it on. It's awesome. But it's like you're going to be dancing and singing with your new tribe of like-minded people. People that You help one another on this journey. People that are at your vibrational frequency, that are like-minded, family, new friends, creating. This is you now. You've created this wealth, this, okay, generational wealth, yes. But this is that Page of Pentacles energy that we started with. This second half of your journey now is about you and walking into the unknown, your destiny. And this is what is the result of that. Wealth, comfort, community, safety, good relationships, healthy relationships. And I think a lot of you have not experienced very many healthy relationships with this Three of Swords. You're a sweetheart. You're a sweet soul, and people have taken advantage of you. Look at this. So we are clarifying here, planning phase and plan wisely, because this is what's going on. You do that, you're destined for success. And you're already doing it. I have no doubt in any of you here. You're already on this path. You know, this Three of Pentacles is letting me know you've already been working on something that is destined. You've been really living in faith. That's what we're meant to do. So this Six of Swords energy, you're meant to have attention and recognition. I'm hearing the word you're meant to teach for some of you. Now, you guys remember, these are not personal readings, so not all of this message is going to resonate. Just take what you feel is yours, okay? Because this is a beautiful message, but it's not a personal. So we have Four of Pentacles, embracing courage, Valley of Shadows. Courage is not formed in dormantly lit paths. You held your energy back after being in this Three of Swords energy. You found your courage and your strength. You stood strong. You're the most resilient being. God is showing me this huge rubber band. You're so flexible. You're so adaptable. You adapt anywhere you go. But I'm also hearing you don't have to, it's not going to be, you're not going to be pulled. You're not going to have to be like that so much anymore. You know what I mean? The worst part is over, you guys. Yes, the worst part is over. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. We're taking these three, okay? The worst part is over. Death and rebirth, Scorpio energy. That's the old you that went through this very difficult journey, but you stayed on path. You stayed in faith. You walked through that portal. You're coming out brand new. The old you is dead and gone. The new you is, oh my gosh, 2222 on the timestamp. How did I see that with my eyes? Oh my gosh. You've gone through a rebirth. And here you are now on this brand new timeline, Two of Wands. Brand new timeline. There you are. There's that planning. Spirit saying plan wisely. Just be very, I'm hearing methodical and meticulous. So just take your time. There's no rush. Just ask, for guidance, because you are very attuned and very connected now. You're vibrating very high. I mean, look at you. You're just a glow. You're glowing. And here's Mother Gaia. This is what we started out talking about. She's coming alive. Empress energy. She's waking up. You see her. Those to me are her little wings. So light workers are waking up. Way showers. Empaths. Earth angels. Starseeds. However you resonate. Healers. Waking up now. Mother Earth is here. She's here to connect with us. We're meant to connect with Mother Earth. This is where we get our energy. And you are going through spiritual upgrades, energetic upgrades, most definitely. So allow this process to unfold naturally. Keep just floating in the clouds, go with the flow. And, You are meant to start making plans, but nothing needs to be rushed. I'm hearing that so strong in this message, you guys. Nothing needs to be rushed. Okay, so where are we at? We're at about 25 minutes. Let's just get a final. I wanted to do like an angel card, but I didn't bring any of those out here. Oh no. Well, hold on, you guys. Let me get a. I'm so sorry, you guys. Let me get an archangel card. Let's just get one final message. You guys have worked so hard. I hope this reading resonated. It's beautiful. Know you are so protected. You went through that portal, or you're about to. Allow, align, allow, receive. And that's what the Empress does. She receives Libra energy. So this is how you are now. This is how you're sitting now, ready to receive. Seraphil, heart of devotion. Let the cup of your heart be filled through commitment and dedication. You've been committed and dedicated to yourself, to God, to this process, to your soul. Look at this now. Recognition, success for all your hard work, and the 10 of Pentacles. You're going to have it all now, guys. Stay on track. Just go with the flow. Align, allow, receive. Okay, I love you guys very much. Go rest if you guys are feeling like me. And I don't even know where my clicker went. Go rest if you guys need to. Listen to your body right now. Very important, okay? Okay. All right, you guys. I love you very, very much. Choose peace today. Hang in there. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.